Hey guys, and welcome back to Grounds Family Farm. As you can see, it's starting to get a little bit darker in the evening. It's only 4:30, but it gets dark here by about 5:15 or so, or starts to. So we're trying to hurry up and get chores finished, but it's also getting a little bit cooler. We've had a few cold spells here and there, but one thing that we like to keep is some straw for our animals for bedding. And a lot of you have asked me about like the dogs and their houses and that kind of thing. So what I figured we'd do today is get some straw bales and go and take them and spread them out in some of the animal houses, just so that we can go ahead and make sure everybody's prepped in case the weather does turn a little cooler, because I think in the next couple of days we're supposed to have like maybe temps in the 40s or something like that, and that's pretty chilly. So we want to make sure our animals have everything that they need to be comfortable for that. And I think that's what the girls and I want to do today. So we're gonna get started on that. And first one of the things is, it has rained a little bit today, so we're going to pull off these top bales of straw and set them to the side, and then I'll pull the ones underneath it out because they aren't wet. It hasn't rained that much today, so it's not gonna be that bad. Okay, we're gonna cut these loose, which may mean that those kind of topple a little bit when they do, so hopefully that's fine, but we have to get to them at least. This one right here, it's wet too, so it's gonna be very heavy. So there we go. If I just flip it end over end, it should not be too bad. And I can set it to the side. And Kevin can pick it back up either with the tractor or whatever later. He's a little bit stronger than I am anyhow. So I think if I remove this top stack, at least, some of them, I think I'll be able to, I think this second layer right here, I can tell is not, like, this is all dry. So we're gonna grab the second layer of stuff and use it, and I should only take a couple of bales, maybe 3. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. So I'm gonna cut this loose.
Lily, get off there. Are we okay?
And I'm just gonna take and flip them end over end, and then stack them on top of each other.
It's like my...
Okay, I'm gonna pull one more down. Now I don't have to do all of them the way they stacked them. It's fine. It's the one that attached all the bundles together, so it wasn't quite so hard to deal with. You can see the color difference in this versus that other stuff. Oh, get down, get down. I gotta cut them loose. Yeah, this is yellow and that's not. So we're gonna do this manually. I could drive the gator, but then I'm still gonna have to unload it and all that. Worry about getting in all the enclosures. I think the red wagon will be the easiest option, even if it's a little noisier. And the girls like getting to haul stuff around in their little red wagons, so.
Delivery!
Thank you. Okay, here. I need this right over here. We're gonna load off straight into it. Oh yeah, so much lighter for one of these.
Oh look, there's little bugs.
Yep, moths.
Oh, that's scary.
Oh, they're not scary. All right, so I think first stop we're gonna go over to, let's go to the goats. We'll stop at all 3 goat pens and make sure we have some straw in the shelters. The girls are gonna help me with that because, like, going into cookie shelter and going into the dairy goat enclosure and that kind of thing, I'll be able to have some help with that. Okay, and these guys know that it's time to eat, so we're gonna go ahead and feed them first. That way they also leave us alone. So bear with me a minute. Hey, puppy, get out. Puppy, get out of there. Puppy. Puppy was trying to give me loves. Put a hoof on me. craziness. For now, I'm just gonna do these pans. That way they'll stay away while we're trying to put the straw in there and not bother us too bad. And we're just gonna feed as we go. That way, chores and straw are done as we go. And the thing is, we're probably gonna be covered in straw by the time we're done with this, but it's fine. Okay.
Oh, Blizzard, you're gonna have to take care of that. Go in. You're like, okay.
So let's go get another brick of that probably. Okay, so we're gonna put that up in Cinnamon's doghouse too, and put a little bit more up in Blizzard's. I want it pretty full because they'll get in there and they'll knock it out and everything else. Okay. We may get that other bale, so we're gonna go ahead and go throw some out in the goat's house. It's just easier to bring the whole thing, as much as I was losing every time we pulled a piece off. It's a little slick right here. It's fine. If you just kind of open it up and throw it in, it'll be fine. Just don't let the purple pieces, the purple strings get in there. Why don't you come out, baby? Or unless you're just gonna move them around.
Oh, you'll seem exhausted.
All right. Okay.
Such a good boy.
It's gonna be enough for now, because they don't even use it that much.
You can't eat that. That's not for you. That's for goats.
All right, guys, y'all ready to go out?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna go grab some more straw. Okay, Abs, grab the red wagon, take it back. What? Blizzard! You got him? Abby, do you have him? I'm coming. So Blizzard escaped as I was trying to shut this gate back. Abby, thankfully, was really quick on her feet. Izzy was too. Izzy went and grabbed the lead rope. So now,
You gotta go back in. You gotta
gotta put him back in.
Yeah.
I'm glad you had a nice little romp in the pasture, but
No, it was fun. It was short but fun.
it's time for you to stay.
You gotta stay and protect your animals.
Come on, Abs. All right, go turn that fence back on, please. Okay. So now we're gonna go get some more straw and at least do a couple more of these. We'll see how much we can get done. Okay, so next we have the dairy goat pen. We've got to take care of them. So I've got to get some feed first. Johnny, you see something interesting over there, baby? Oh, is it Oracle? Oracle may be in heat, guys. So now we're very carefully going to carry some of this in there. We're not taking the wagon.
Can I help too?
But we're going to very carefully take this in there.
Can I help you?
Probably just going to start with like this much for now. Do you want to? Can you carry it? All right, let's see what Abby can do.
Hopefully they don't try to get out of my hand.
They won't, because it's straw and it's not the good hay like what they like.
It's falling apart.
Yeah, it will. Just walk around the puddles of water. All right, going to the shelter now. Just set it down right in front of it and we'll spread it out. Those are goat minerals, so you weren't out here for that part the other day, but Daddy and Izzy put out some goat minerals. They do. But we're just gonna open this up a little bit, spread it out there. Okay, hey, hop off, guys. I know it's very comfortable, but Okay, this ought to be enough to pretty well give a first good coat to it. We'll pull it apart a little bit. Just try to keep it toward the back of the house.
Okay.
They'll mound it however they want. And it's not supposed to be super cold yet, but any of that you can split apart, just kind of split it apart. They don't even sleep in the shelter very much, so I'm not too worried about it.
I saw them whenever it was raining.
Mm-hmm.
They were all huddled up in the shelter.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
Well, then I may go ahead and get them the rest of this. The other goats, they kind of had a little bit of stuff up in theirs. Theirs is more bare, so. Yeah, and I think it appears that maybe Oracle is going into heat now. I told y'all the other day about Olympia going into heat, but pretty sure that it's Oracle now. So that's pretty well done. And like I said, they'll mound it up, they'll move it around however they want, but that's a whole straw bale. So Abby had to go put a chicken up. Unfortunately, Cinnamon has decided to start chasing chickens. We've had a few out, so that's not very good. Hopefully we can break her from that, but I'm not a big fan of that behavior, and I don't want her to get blizzards started on it. So hopefully we can kind of figure that one out, but Abby was pretty upset about it. She went to go put the chicken in one of our tractors so that it's safe and away from everything, so we'll see how the baby's doing. But I caught it before she had a chance to do any damage. Just pulled some feathers out and she was very, very ruffled. So I hate that. I really hate that, because I do not want our animals hurting the others. I don't even know if Cookie uses his shelter, but we're gonna do this anyway. It's really small up in here, so it's not gonna require a whole lot probably. Hi, Cookie. Cookie does need some hay also. So after I do this, I'm gonna go get him some good hay to put up in there. But yeah, you've got a nice warm place right over there. And we'll probably do a lot more than this a little bit later. All right, go ahead and grab the wagon with the straw in it, Abs. And if you want to take it down to the gate, maybe it'll be where it's light enough to where you can see us letting her hold one of the pigs. We'll see. They wanted to mess with the straw, so we're just gonna throw that over there, and maybe it'll keep them busy for a little bit. I know it's not what you think it is, babies. It's not the good quality hay that you're wanting. But he's gonna try to get a bale out here to them. They eat it down so fast.
That's what happens when you're going sideways downhill.
Yeah. And if it won't stay, then you may have to just hold it or something as you go. All right. So we're gonna get this in here and put it in there with Betty's babies. I don't really want to touch that fence because it is on. I'm a big helper here. Okay. To the shelter. To the shelter.
Yeah, not to the piggies. Betty doesn't know yet.
Okay. We had to trade jobs because that was getting a little heavy. All right, you see all the hay dust? Look at these babies. Can you grab just one? Quickly, and don't let it, try not to let it squeal. Shh, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. She's busy right now.
There's a quiet one. Nope. Nope, you're not. Are you the quiet one? Yeah, you're the quiet one.
Look at these babies. It's fine if they squeal a little bit. She's okay. Yeah. Look at that sweet little face. And all that stuff you see flying around is just the dust from the straw. It's crazy. What do you think?
I don't know.
You don't know what to think. They're so sweet. One of them's still out running around with his mama because it did not like the fact that we were in here. All right, put it back. Yeah, you have to go ahead and put it back.
I would, all 7 of you.
Help me spread this out, okay?
I'm gonna.
Okay, this is all we're gonna put out tonight, just because I don't want to shake them up too bad. But they all look good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, and 7 is out. So
7 is out because he got scared.
he just decided to go up under it. So.
And all the stuff is just
But yeah, this is all it is. It'll be fine because I think it's enough for what we're gonna do, and should keep her warm and the rest of the ones that come in here, because she shares her space really well, honestly. Initially, whenever we first put everybody out here with her, she was a little territorial, but now it really doesn't bother her to have everybody eating out of the same trough or anything like that. So I think she's probably fine, and she lets them share the shelter when they need it. Because every time you come out here, like Spock and Daisy and stuff, they're dry, so that means they've been in the shelter. But yeah, those are the cutest things. But yeah, they are the cutest little things, but we're going to leave them alone so they don't stay upset. And I think the rest of our animals are getting finished eating, so we really don't want to upset them. Hey. Here, grab this string out. You want to dump it sideways?
You dump this out. You can't have our wagon.
Here. Yeah. Here, let's do this.
Here we go.
Where's that piggy? Where'd it go?
Where's that baby? Oh, they love this.
Where'd the little pig go?
Oh no.
Did he run back in?
I don't see him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's 7 over there. I think it came back in. So I think that the other one went ahead and came on in, just going back in the shelter. And so we're gonna go ahead and
Look at Spock.
get this out of the way. That way Betty doesn't get upset when she realizes we've been in her shelter. 7 little piggies all in the hut's what Abby's singing right now. But it's actually starting to sprinkle a little bit, which I knew it was supposed to possibly today, but I didn't think it would right now. Figured it'd be later. I think we're gonna go ahead and get on out of here, and we may check back in with everybody and see if they're in the shelters or if they're not. We know Betty's not, but Betty also likes to eat, so. Okay, so it is getting dark now, and it is starting to sprinkle, but I wanted to kind of show you what we've got over here. So far, dogs are not in their shelters. Like I said, it's not really that cold right now. So this is what we do for our dogs in the wintertime, is put the straw in their houses and just kind of make sure that they stay warm enough. I mean, we check on them all the time, obviously, whenever it turns really, really cold, plus the rest of our animals. But they have never had a problem with it. Cinnamon has been raised as an outside dog her entire life and has done fabulously outside. We keep a shade cloth whenever it's super, super hot, which out here I don't even know that she needs that. But then when it's really, really cold, we put straw in the houses, and usually she'll just stay huddled up in there and come out when she needs to eat or drink or whatever, or go potty, and she's fine. So anybody concerned about that, she is perfectly fine, I promise. This is how she's been raised her entire life. And of course, Blizzard, the big polar bear that he is, he's just fine. He's got a hut, but I don't know that I have ever seen him asleep inside his actual house. He comes out of the hut sometimes whenever like he's been huddled up with all his goats and sheep, but I think that's the only shelter I've ever actually seen him in. What about you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't recall ever seeing him in a different shelter anywhere. But the dogs are good, and the goats have a little bit in there. We'll put some more in there at another time, but I'm probably gonna have Kevin help me with that, just because if we decide to fill it up to where like it's piled up in there really heavy, then we'll need to put several bales out there, and I don't have that right now. I'm just gonna go with what we've got. But I think it's gonna be good the way it is, truthfully, because they already had some in there, and that just added to, and it'll keep the ground from being so wet underneath them while they sleep. Honestly though, recently they've been sleeping by the hay bale. They haven't even been sleeping in the shelter. All right, we're gonna check on the dairy goats. And whew, Johnny, you smell exceptionally strong. But guess who else looks like they're in heat? Oracle is going into heat now. So Johnny is trying to sweet talk her.
Hello.
That's so exciting.
She's like, yeah.
It's really exciting. Yeah.
Hey, you can say hi.
Okay, we'll leave you to romance your lady, but I'm really happy about that because that means that hopefully maybe we can have some Oracle babies late in a few months as well. But yeah, he's showing her all the extra special attention. Following her around everywhere, giving a personalized escort. So we'll just have to wait and see, but that's exciting. More exciting news.
Babies.
Well, here's our rogue chickens that like to just roost wherever. But here's Cookie.
You ate some hay?
He's just over there eating hay. He has not even gone in his shelter. He rarely uses it anyway. I mean, he's pretty sweet, and he just loves to be out. But yeah, he's doing good. Everybody's doing good. Everybody likes the hay. Everybody likes the straw. And we'll probably put a round bale out with the big animals tomorrow because Kevin is actually off tomorrow. So we can actually do the things like that that require the tractor, because I don't feel confident enough on the tractor to go and put hay out and stuff, because I'm afraid I'm going to run into the fence or something like that. And I would feel really bad if I damaged the fence at this point. I will learn eventually, but for now, I'm going to leave those tasks to him. I can drive the tractor if I need to, but stuff like putting out the hay, just not my thing yet. So, but we hope you guys really enjoyed this video. We enjoyed getting to spend time together and put out the straw and the hay for the animals. That way they've got food and they have shelter, or, you know, warmth during the winter time. And we'll obviously be putting more out as the winter progresses. But we're glad we were able to go ahead and get it started, since it is going to turn a little bit cooler in the next couple of days. But we hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and we will catch you next time at Grounds Family Farm. Bye, guys.
Bye. Peace.